So I'm focusing more on Tisha today, you guys, with this perfect marriage. One thing Martel said was that she was being passed around, right? And she was being passed around, and I didn't believe Martel. Most of us didn't believe Martel, but Tisha told on herself. She said that was in college. Then Martel also added that he watched. So I guess it was like some kind of orgy. And then you guys heard Marceau say, well, you couldn't have had her. And he said that's because she was nasty, right? Nasty, stinky, whatever. So he did not go there. Then he clapped back at Martel. This is where they got something in common. Martel said that you always sleep, but I go first and you sleep behind me. All right, y'all know that's what he said. So I think that kind of messed up, made Marceau mad. He started attacking the side chick and her child. That family right there was not the Eminem and Melody. He said, "You, you know what I learned?" Because Destiny said, "Well, what did y'all learn, or who support you the most in this group?" Okay. Well, then he said, "Well, whatever I learned, y'all know it ain't exactly what she said, but it's similar." He said, "I learned not to discard my wife for a shareable side chick." Now, I call it the shareable wife and the shareable side chick. Is that why Martel refused to marry Arian? Because she is the shareable. That's how he got her. Did Marceau participate in this event with Martel? Because one thing Coleslaw said that she always said Martel did not want or allow her along with myself. So, or even Marie, she said something similar to that. Were they passing her around? They didn't want her. They stopped. They just was doing one night stuff. Was they sharing area, y'all? So Martel said he didn't participate in sharing Tisha, right? But did Marceau participate in sharing Tisha in her college days? Is that why he don't respect her? They have something in common. He married her. He married the shareable college student, right? Martel messed up his marriage for the terrible side chick. Do y'all stop to think what's going on in the group? They be into orgies, y'all. They be allegedly orgies. They're into all kinds of uh, abnormal sexual behavior. Y'all heard when the counselor talks about his abnormal behavior. His wife was sick with cancer, but what? She got to lay over and take it. He got to have it 24, almost 24 hours a day. Then tells us to look up to him as the counselor. Well, he don't even present himself as a counselor on the show. He presents himself on the show as a sex addict, y'all. All of these men present themselves on this show as sex addicts. Mm-hmm. That guy, little Derek, they got him out the show quick. They got him off that show so fast because he had a case. I don't know the outcome of the case. He had an alleged case of messing with a younger girl, y'all. Did Martel, did Martel get Aryan like that? Lil Derry, whatever his name, he tells us all the time that how she say they met was not true. He said they met up in a bar. Martel liked to buy women, right? If you listen to Martel, he paid for this, he paid for that, and it make him feel like a big man. He don't have the capacity to get a woman on his own. They pay for these women. That's what they paying for, women's of the night. To do freaky stuff with them. Did Martel have coleslaw before Martel? Was she shareable with him? That's what I want to know. Who baby is it? Who's got this man in Huntsville talking about Knox as his kids, y'all, allegedly? The shareable is what she is. I don't see it. So Marcel and Tisha is having this talk. This after that big old blast from Field Day, right? So let's just hear what Tisha has to say to Marcel about his wedding ring. What does the ring symbolize to you? The ring doesn't. What does the ring symbolize to you? Marcel don't wear his wedding ring in front of the beginning of the season. His mother-in-law called him out about not having that wedding ring on. But he says that the rings, she said, what does the ring symbolize to you? Let's see what he says. That's what his wife wants to know. What's that much to me? It's a sign of obedience. It's a sign of love. It's a sign of having a commitment to someone. That's what it symbolizes. Do you think that people look at me and think he's not married? Probably, yeah, because you don't wear a wedding ring. So you think that people actually look at me and they don't know? How would they know if you don't wear a wedding ring? I think it's time for Marcel to start back wearing his wedding band. I think that he's had it off. So he said it don't symbolize anything to him, Tisha. Tisha, he don't. Yeah, do y'all remember that took me back to when they went to renew their vows and he would not do it? They were always. I mean, they took a trip from there to that chapel. He wouldn't even renew his vows with her. But here she is asking him about that wedding ring in front of us. I guess she felt like since Martel just dogged her out, that for once she was going to get a loving answer from her husband, right? Okay, so when the husband is disrespecting you like that, that means, Tisha, that he's not thinking about you. That means that he have rejected you. He have rejected you. Is she a boy? Some people can be special. They're able to, I mean, mentally special, you guys. They're able to function in society, but at a certain level. This level right here makes me think that she is mentally challenged, you guys. And my soul know that. So, emotionally and physically, this man has been a constant problem for this girl, right? All she been fighting about is just to get him to acknowledge her and the children, right? But he constantly rejects her. If I'm being honest with you, Tisha, that's a form of rejection when he don't wear his wedding ring, right? I don't. Do y'all have SCX? I doubt if he don't even look like he attracted to you, and even to take you in the bedroom. Well, this behavior is quite breaking. What I'm saying, breaking, I mean breaking. It will break a woman mentally. Just always looking to see, do my husband want me? Will my husband be at home tonight with me? Oh, wow, you guys. He is so disrespectful. And he does everything in public. This has made me so annoyed. Just watching the behavior of this man makes me annoyed, you guys. It's annoying for me to see this girl like that. She's trying to hang on to her marriage. And then I be thinking, do he not respect her because of her being a shareable in her days? Have he ever shared her with other men in the past, then decide to marry her? So now he feel like he can't respect her. And I feel that's why Martel won't marry Arian is because she was a shareable. Let's see what they're saying. I'm still on the wedding ring.
For too long, and he's getting a little bit too comfortable not, putting it on. And that also may add to people being disrespectful towards our marriage.
So now she's going to put it on the people. If he put a ring on, maybe people won't be disrespectful towards her marriage. That's why I say this girl has some mentally challenged, y'all. He's rejecting you. That's what this is all about. So Tisha says in her confessional after Martel Marceau done disrespected her, told him that ring don't mean a damn thing to him. She gets up in the confession and say, well, maybe it's time for him to wear his ring. He's been without his ring long enough, and when he start wearing his ring, maybe people will respect our marriage. It's not the people, it's your husband, honey. When you took your husband down there to do marriage vows, it wasn't the people that did not make him renew those vows. But let me read to y'all what they're saying. Total disrespect. But you said how, but do you see how quick she got to the jewelry store? He continues to disappoint her. She falls for it every time. That's what she does. Yeah. He disrespects her more and more and more every season. She is delusional. Her delusion is sad to watch. It's so sad to watch, y'all. Yes, it is. Facts people are saying. But Martell, oh my God. It's as if this girl is on some kind of spectrum or something and he know it. My soul treats teacher the way he does because She allows him to disrespect her but when she starts demanding it, he will quit disrespecting it. She's not demanding that he respect her. She look at the camera and say, if he put the ring on, it's us. It's the audience. It's not him. Well, if he put the ring on, maybe people will start respecting her. Demand respect for yourself. Don't be scared to demand respect for yourself, Tisha. Him saying it doesn't mean that much to me says enough. Yes, he says it don't mean anything to him, Tisha, and you just look sad. That's enough. That's a form of rejection. And says Martel is not lying. Oh, Martel is not lying, she says. He's slicker than the conversation on the rings unto her. Yeah, he diverted that conversation on the ring and told her something. I wasn't falling for it. I can't remember. It's so lame, y'all. The ring means obedient. What? What? You just took me obedience. Who obedience? The ring means obedience. Who is? What is he talking about? But anyway, they threw me out of left field. I don't know what Martell meant. But this man continuously rejects this woman every day. He continuously, like the subscribers say, disrespect her more and more and more every season. She is sad. Yeah. She's in her confession talking about people coming from her. Yeah, she don't know why they coming from her the last 7 years. Oh no, what about that perfect marriage? What about when you Melody was pregnant and you told her that she ought to be ashamed of herself for getting pregnant by her husband? What about you talking about this girl talking about the massive BMW and all of that stuff? Tisha, let me tell you something, girl. This man have hurted you over and over and over again. Do you turn around and put your pain on Melody? The disrespect. He rejected you all the time. He rejected you down there when you went down there to renew your vows. He is so disrespectful. All the wrongdoing that he do, he don't have no kind of morals or nothing towards you. When Martell was dragging you, and Kimmy said that he should have spoke up because you was being caught in the crossfire or whatever she called it, or catching them strays. He said, what strays? He had no feelings for you or about you or to you. She kept telling Marceau, you ought to be ashamed of yourself because she keep catching all these strays. Marceau say, what strays, girl? What ring? Oh, am I supposed to be married? What ring? What ring are you talking about? He'd rather have a watch on than a ring. She on the spectrum, y'all. I'm telling y'all, she mentally, she already, she's what y'all underdeveloped mentally. She's underdeveloped mentally, and my soul know that. Now Trish was put in a dangerous mood. I mean, they took that girl, they set her up good. Tisha Tisha and Stormy set that girl up right. She could have been. That's the ultimate setup. They kind of remind me of, I forgot the girl's name, where they took the young lady and down on vacation with them, and they end up deleting her. But yeah, it could have been one of those kind of situations. But they had Trisha set up. That was something dangerous that they did to her. Stormy is really, really dangerous, and so is Trish, and so is Tisha, because they put Trish walk right dead into that fire. But Melody not that type of person, right? She's not that type of person that was going to get up and attack Trish, but they certainly had her in an environment where it was any other headstrong type of woman, they would have got up and attacked Trish for just the disrespect of it all. Trisha is very disrespectful. Very disrespectful. So they sit down there and Stormy brought her down there and Tisha started the conversation off, the drama off to let Melody know that she had been in her marriage at home. So now let's just back it up now. Trish, you said you left early. You're sitting at the table with Melody talking about how awkward you felt, how awkward it was the way they met. But let me tell you something. It wasn't on Melody part. That was Melody called that sunside dinner, right? At that sunside dinner, you and your supposedly friends that you sitting at is the one that threw you under the bus. And this situation, like I said, could have got even worse. Look at Stormy talking about, well, we were at the gym. Let's get this straight. Man, Daphne was at the gym. You told us something different, right? You told us that you had never went on Martel's house. You told us it was just a phone call or something like that. Whatever the case, she just lied, y'all. I don't remember the details, but she lied. And then Stormy said, yeah. Stormy said, yeah, you lied. Which one is it? And she had to admit that she lied from being at Martel's house. Now she's sitting at the table in front of Melody, right? And Melody asking her. Let's see what Melody is asking her. What would it do? But you didn't know, yeah, I mean, I know I'm not saying I still. Here's Martel. I want to say this. When we were in the gym, me, you, and Destiny, I told you what he said. Yeah. You adamantly said it's not true. So are you saying now it is true? Well, yeah. I left that out for a reason. So you just lied in order to protect what it could have seemed like? Pretty much. Yeah, I did say that. I did own up to that. So what we're talking about now is a compulsive liar. Now, Melody, now she got a chance to get back at her. I like these two scenery. If y'all notice, Martel doing his own thing with the castmate getting them back. And so is Melody. She getting back at him one on one. Because, see, all of them like to bum rush her at one time. So Melody decided to do it her way. I'm going to get back with him, have a one on one with him. But now Melody is saying, well, so you lied. She said, pretty much. I didn't take it well. I got confused. I didn't like where I was going. And then Melody was asking her, didn't you think that it was weird or awkward that you would come over a man's house that you did not know? Y'all know 2020, everything was shut down. 2020, Martel was still begging this woman to come back to him. It was fresh. It was still fresh. He knew he was going to get back. See, that he knew he was going to get back with his wife. Now, that's the kind of stuff that Melody is saying he's never going to change. She ain't even been out the house a good 6 months. And what is he got? He got women's up there in their marriage at home. And honey, that drive ain't nothing nice going on top of that mountain. I hate going across that mountain. You gotta have a good car too going up there. If it rains, snow, or what have you, you cannot get up there at that mountain or get down on that mountain. You just stuck. But in 2020, Martel still was begging Melody to come back home. And she knows it because she said, all you talked about was Melody. Now you knew that. You knew the condition of what was going on in this man with his marital problem. But that My thing is, she went back, y'all. She went back. Trish, one of them type of women that's sneaky. She went back, and that Ken had said it. Ken said he was living with a married woman, but he was sneaking over there with Trish. He got caught, and then the woman put him out, and he had to go live with Trish.
Because I was like, let's make sure we put the truth out on there because I'm confused at where this is where this is gonna go. For one, I had to ask Martel, like, what was your motive? What was the motive behind that? Saying that I was his house. Did you think it was awkward whenever you were invited to come?
Now she is trying to manipulate. But let me tell you something, Trish. You're not fast enough for Melody. So that was Melody said, what was awkward though? Well, it wasn't awkward whenever you were invited to come over to the house. You going over to a man's house you don't know. You don't feel that's awkward. And Trish was stopped in her tracks, y'all.
Training his house and you ain't know him? Was that awkward then? I didn't say I didn't know him. I knew of him because I grew up with Tez. We both went to school and stuff together. And my sister went to Butler with him too. But you didn't know, you knew yeah, I mean, I know him outside. I still do. Training? Yeah.
Martel says she ain't trained him, y'all. But then, and then Melody gonna get on to her about describing the house and the driveway and all of that. And Trish was trying to be very careful with her answers, you guys. But nonetheless, 2020 is enough for me to know that everything was shut down in 2020. Everything. You were even put your life in jeopardy to go over there to sleep with this man. 2020, Trish, you knew that they were broke up. You knew that the woman had just left. That bed was still warm. That was a home with children in it and a newborn baby at that. But anyway, y'all, Martel couldn't be trusted. Melody knew he wasn't going to change. But I'm just letting y'all see how Trish is. They had that next episode coming up of what Trish and her husband going to be talking. Yeah, I want to see that. Cause y'all, that they started Marquez off in a bad light, but he's not really no dumb person if you listen to him. But nevertheless, I'm glad that Melody talked to her. Now the girl will say that Melody grills her. Every time behind Melody back, she be lying on Melody. Like as if Melody keep coming for her. But anyhow, you guys, I like when Melody said, oh, you didn't find it very awkward going to some man's house that you don't know. She said she knew the brother. I wonder, y'all, I swear, I keep saying that. Wonder if she slept with both of these brothers. You see how Martel get down with these orgies and with women, how he just get down. He wouldn't care if she slept with his brother. But I believe that this girl right here really liked the Martel. In 2020, Ken was trying to get with her too. But she was trying to get with Martel. Ken was trying to get with her, and she was trying to get with Martel, but Martel didn't like her like that. She was just some one night stands with Martel. Y'all know that. His heart was over there with his wife, but he didn't want to do right. But if it had, we can see that right now, the chemistry that she got from Martel. I'm going to tell you something, Ken. This girl would dump you today if Martel wanted her. Yes, that's right. But you foul for that. You foul and Martel foul. How are y'all in this woman marriage a home? And not only that, even after you found out, you said it yourself that all you talked about was Melody. You found out what was going on. You still went back over there and that woman's marriage your home. You love to put yourself in danger, Trish. Ain't none of y'all, like Melody said, that be asking too much for any woman on this show to have girls' code.